Reese?
This would be on you, Reese.
I apologize. I had to cough. Perfect entrance for a DM, I
Fettering
suppose.
silence.
Actually. Hey everyone, welcome to Vampire the Masquerade. And Scattering Silence is exactly what the Camarilla want right now. To help them with that, these chucklefucks are a Vahim working for them. A Vahim being a group of vampires whose entire job it is to withhold the masquerade by pretty much any means necessary.
You mean uphold?
You shut your mouth.
No!
Down release.
Now, could JD, could you please explain your character for not really the group, but anyone watching?
I don't know. Could he?
Okay, fuck you.
Yeah.
Alright. My name's Alex Deckard. I am approximately 72 years old. I look 26, unlike what my image suggests. It's due to stress more than anything.
It's the beard.
It's the beard.
And yes,
Beard
the red on my
outfit's
beard
fine.
is the gray mustache is there. The rest of it's ginger. And I am a hunter. Not like the ones we play in our other campaign, but I'm just a hunter. I hunt the animals of the forest, and I live in the forest. I am very impoverished. I have some very good and very bad luck very often. That is what I find myself in the situation. In the debt of my sire, I paid it off a little bit so far. When we
Alex,
Mm-hmm.
what clan is your sire and you?
I am a almost like Gilgamesh gangrel.
You are a Gilgamesh.
I am Gangrel.
Gilgamesh.
Well,
I can't wait till they introduce demigods into this.
it is somewhat canon that Gilgamesh might have been a vampire.
A lot of supernaturals claim Gilgamesh was one of them.
But yeah.
Yes. If you don't mind, I would like to move on to the next person.
Thumbs up.
Steven.
Everybody, I am playing the vampire Brian Harris. My clan is a Torador, and that will be the voice I'll be portraying most of this with Brian. Just more of a higher hello. Oh my. How are we doing today? Isn't it beautiful? My character mainly focuses on the beauty of life, death, and just overall anything that could pique his interest. However, his sire is a woman of less words compared to he is. He's a talkative, interactive, very popular dancer. He's actually famous for his dancing. I got 3 dots in fame for anyone wondering. And from the absolute dichotomy that is the silent, few words sire and rambunctious, extrovert, underling. Brian's gonna be here to stay. Hopefully, I don't die. Thumbs up.
Good to hear. Beth,
Yes.
who are you playing?
I'm playing. Let me get up her full title. Give me a second. Open up folder. A Toreador, who's currently going by the name of Delphi. That's the wrong thing. I opened up the image, not the PDF. Her real name is Melissa Davis, and she is a VTuber who goes by Mystic Echo online. I've got multiple images for her. She also wears a mask because she started out learning how to be a harpy. Her sire is a harpy, and he is, well, think traditional toreador.
So, an asshole.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good to know.
Um, let's see. Anything else? Let's go with my age. She is 75 years old. She looks like she's around 19. She has one son who is in his mid to late 50s, if I remember the dating right. Uh,
You don't have to go full in detail,
yeah. That's
but
about it.
thank you. Second
Oh,
of all,
she's rich. She is loaded. She is ubermensch rich. She's 5 dots.
I will ask JD, how is me and Beth picking up on this?
Good.
Okay,
Ooh.
just double checking. So, Ryan, tell us
Yeah.
about Isaac.
I am playing Isaac Aldrich. He looks like he's 43 and has several kinds of cancer. But that's just because he's a Nosferatu and is horribly ugly. He looks 43, but he is actually the oldest of the group. He's 273. He's an old boy, and he actually is a very practiced. He's a very practiced lawyer, both in actual law and in the vampire law, which is there's an alarming little of, but surprisingly extremely complex. And
Yeah,
so,
interpersonal relationships, if that's what you're going by.
Yeah,
Mhm.
lots of I scratch your back, I scratch my back. And yeah, that's like Isaac is. He's I think I don't. Isaac's just really old, and so he's like the oldest one of the group, and that's kind of his whole shtick between that and law is that he's got some experience under his belt. Um, and the guy he's smart and strong, and that's what he's got going for him.
All right.
All right. And last, but not least, Kai, would you like to explain your character a little bit?
Janice Fairy, Gen 12, Sire's dead, Clan Hecata, Bloodline La Familia Giovanni. That's all she'll tell you.
I thought
like
mine was
that.
fast. I thought mine was fast.
Motherfuckers, that was the only fast one.
Speed run.
That's how Janice would explain it if asked.
No.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Well, we did that introduction in less than 10 minutes. A record for us, I
Ooh.
think.
Anyways. You give me a bit. Sometimes I will pause, and it is mostly because I'm about to fucking cough.
Oh,
Or I'm
I
thinking.
actually-
We
One of the two.
understand. We understand.
I'll be right back. I promise.
We understand. You're all good, friend. You're all
We've got
good.
a sick household.
So, we're going to start this session. Would you guys like to, given how fluid the beginning can be in a group right now or be in your separate ways?
I mean,
Because I
don't
have an
know
idea
about-
for either.
I don't know about anybody else, but Isaac kind of has to stay inside most of the time. So I'm kind of good either way. So I'll leave this up to you guys.
Well, what's your idea for if we were in a group?
Not very different.
Uh,
So, what was the individual idea? I actually had to step out of the room for a second. So I didn't quite hear it.
I'm asking you guys because if I explain it, it will be explained twice with me doing it and saying it. Just a simple, would you guys like to start in a group at the moment? Or would you guys like to start sort of
Group,
momentarily
sure, why not?
separated?
Group, sure, why not?
Group, sure.
I'm happy with group.
All right. So, all of you are currently in. So, you're all in the domain that you guys control. Does any of your characters have a haven that everyone can meet up at?
I have a haven.
Oh, thank God.
Mine's in the woods, so no.
Mine isn't really specified. We never got too into detail with it, but I do have a haven.
I don't know if mine's technically considered a haven, but she does have a fancy condo.
Yeah, I have one. The only thing we know about it is that there's a spot I can do surgery.
Ooh, that sounds fun. I like that one.
Alright. I'm gonna say, because it's only a 2-dot haven, so nothing fancy.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Uh,
by the fact you have a haven, it is a bit more fancy than an sort of average living spot in the
no,
city.
I'm saying it's not fancy.
I'm saying in the fact that if it is not luxurious, it is secure.
Yeah, it's
That
more
sort of
It's more
situation.
focused on security. You know what I'm gonna say?
It's a 2-dot, so it's sort of roomy.
Yeah.
I'd say.
It is the so if I remember correctly, there's 2 notable features of our domain. One, there's a historical location, or like at least a culturally important location.
Yes.
And a nightclub scene.
There is a cultural landmark, which I'm going to say is a small state park that sort of peninsulas into the city.
Yep.
That wasn't really taken down because people got upset about the idea of this really nice wooded area they can go in getting taken out.
Mm-hmm.
And around it, over time, has been built basically this section of the city's nightlife.
And
It's almost like a. It almost sounds like a what was it, Central Park. Like in the
the
But with
A
a
little
red
bit
light
more wild than
But with
that.
like a red light district right next to it, like interconnected with it.
I'm gonna say that my place is a small development that was being made before it was recognized as a state park. So it's a building that's basically been condemned, and we're in the basement of it because that's like one of the only places that was actually fully developed.
Ah. So, if you do you have ownership of the building?
Yes, I do.
Ah. So
I'm not allowed to
people,
develop it further, though.
yeah. People look at it like most people look at a sort of shitty looking building that is in the middle of a park area as like, is this gonna get taken down or is it gonna like be made to look good?
I'm still
That's
battling
sort of
with
the
city courts
public
about making
pulse
it
on
look
it.
good.
Yeah.
But currently, we're just held up in my basement. It's kind of dingy.
You
The
are
wiring is
all
from the 60s.
surrounded by cold air, corpse smell, and oh yeah, also there's a group of around 6 vampires. Well, 6, 5, something like that vampires there.
Could you at least not make this place look like if someone sneezed it'd collapse?
I'm literally not allowed to develop it further. We've been over this.
It's so drab.
I think it looks fantastic. Don't you like the rustic feel of it?
No.
If you rub it too hard, you might get tetanus.
Can't we?
Do it.
Can't we put like a few plants in here?
There's plants outside.
But that's outside. That's not inside.
Look through the window. The
We're
windows
in a
are all
basement.
like, you know, the basement window. No, but you know, like some window,
Yeah.
some basements do have windows, and they're just like 10 feet off the ground. It's that sort of vibe.
The
We
little
look up-
fucking rectangle
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
almost smaller than your arm.
We're in a basement. That sentence doesn't really apply here.
I
The
point
type
to
of window you look at, you're just like, why?
All
I
we can
point to
see
the-
is sky from there.
Well, given it's the basement and this is your haven, you point to the window which you've probably boarded up
It's not boarded up. It's bulletproof glass.
because of
what
the
way?
sunlight.
I don't sleep here.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
Right.
I do have an area I sleep in, but it's not boarded up.
It's literally the
Mm.
only place where there's shaded. Every other
like-
place, it's like the one corner that's dark.
But there's like just yeah, I'm gonna say that there's just a corner that's just like that is almost a coffin, one might say. Ho ho. That's literally just a little bolted in strange corner where I just go in and stand up, go to sleep, because stand up, go to day sleep, because it doesn't really matter.
Man, you really are a stereotype, aren't you?
I have no interest in living down any stereotypes.
You could at least do. I mean, it's. I enjoy this. I like the underground, but you could at least do a little sweeping or something.
It's everywhere.
I keep it. That part is the only part I look offended at. I keep it clean. If I didn't, it might get in the way of the bodies.
I look over at the
Oh,
surgical
love
center. Is there
you.
just like a ton of dead bodies on there?
No, I clean up. Listen, I my whole job is cleanup. I don't just keep dead bodies around.
I like the
I
idea.
think
They
it
go
would
away
brighten up the
eventually.
place.
I like the idea. He says that as he gets like a bottle of Windex out and just like squints down like the bulletproof window. I think that's pretty good.
My job is cleaning. I say before I like lean back down.
Out of
Come
character.
on.
He's like Levi. Oh, he's Levi from Attack on Titan, I think. Or is it? It's
Yes.
Levi. Levi.
Yeah,
Yes.
the clean. Yeah. Anyway, Brian goes, "Come on, a dead body or two as decoration couldn't hurt. It would liven the place up."
God, you're a Toreador.
Wink.
What is that?
And he said
supposed
it
to
out loud.
mean?
He said wink and winked out loud.
What it's supposed to mean is that all of you have more obsession with aesthetics than function.
He's not wrong.
I'm offended.
There's nothing wrong with having a beautiful place and still being efficient. You should look
Why
into it sometimes.
Yeah,
Honestly, I feel we should start meeting up at my place. I have plenty of room.
Yes, but that requires me to be more visible.
Also, be up in the sky.
I also don't. Yeah, it's not great.
But the view is so good.
I don't care about the view.
All of you are a bore sometimes.
If someone sees me, it's bad news for all of us. What are you
All
talking
right.
about?
Free
I'll
to
skate all
leave.
the way up there, and you'll be fine.
We'll throw a potato sack over your head. It'll be good.
I was gonna say plastic bag, but yours worked too.
God, it's like the 50s all over again.
Anyways, why are we here again?
I'd love to know that myself.
Hey, DM, why are we here?
Because, given that is the only haven that your group has within the territory of your own hunting domain, this is a place that you guys tend to meet up for occasional, basically just, hey, what's going on? What's new? Do we have any new jobs you've found?
Well, do we?
Well,
Who is our job?
everyone.
Funder?
Finder.
Job finders would probably be, well, realistically, any of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it'll be pretty easy to figure out who can actually get you guys a job by having all of you guys do a DC 3 charisma etiquette check.
Charisma etiquette
Pretty-
check.
I'm okay at that.
Oh,
Charisma. Let me see my etiquette.
Okay.
All right.
Do we use some our hunger, or is this just a luck thing that we're just that we're fun and stuff?
Oh.
This is with hunger.
Okay.
It's just a normal roll.
Cool. I critical
With
success.
hunger?
I got a critical success, so I'm sitting at 5.
Yeah,
5
no
successes.
pop, right? Just double checking. You said that we're not doing popping for this game,
No.
right?
No
Alright.
popping. That's a 3.
Difficulty 3. I'm not
you
succeeding.
know
I'm
I
telling you
don't
that right now.
I made the difficulty.
I just got 2.
Steven?
Hold on, where are we rolling? Is it in mini hall or is it in rolls or like?
Probably be mimetic manipulations, right?
You gonna make a rolls channel real quick?
Bro.
Oh, you should name the dice rolls channel Salt Shaker.
This is why I wanted to. This is why I'm asking, because I saw someone do it in mini and I was like, that doesn't seem right.
I
Also, what is exactly are we rolling again? One more time.
Charisma etiquette.
Thank you.
Thank you for
DC
saying
3.
that.
So I need to make the channel real quick.
Yeah, there's like all 5 of us that can make the channel.
Here, I got it.
Nope, there we go. He already made it.
Somebody
Shot's
beat me.
that's really good.
That's probably Breeze. That wasn't what Ryan suggested.
Slash H roll 3.
It's probably something I should mention. This is taking
Did I use
place
the
in
right
a
for it?
fictionalized version of Salt Lake City.
Okay.
Taking a place in what?
Salt
Lake
fictionalized version of Salt Lake City.
Steven, you're gonna have to re-roll. You can't use the hunter dice because
It
realized-
doesn't actually matter. It's
Oh.
the same shit.
Right. Well, he doesn't know. Oh
He's
yeah,
missing
you don't see a
hunger,
1. Never
technically.
mind.
He's
Yeah.
missing hunger technically, but
Man, just remember to /V roll and put in hunger whenever we ask if it is.
There was no. Mine was a 10, so it's like.
I
that
had
was
2
my
successes,
hunger
so it's fine.
yeah.
All
Anyways,
right.
so Ryan and Beth succeeded.
All right. I'm going to say that earlier in the night, whilst the rest of you were likely either hunting or doing whatever the fuck you do for your normal time.
Each other.
How do you do the
Isaac
vampire roll? Before we continue, I'm so sorry.
/V. It's instead.
Thank you.
/V roll.
Thank you. You can continue now.
Daphne and Isaac.
Delphi, not Daphne.
Shut your mouth.
No.
Delphi and Isaac,
Yes.
the two of you, were in the Elysium in one of the lower sections, speaking about just average
Wait, we were
everyday
together for this?
events
We were together for this?
previously.
Yeah.
Okay. Wanna make sure.
Obviously.
Yes. You two are in the same coteries, and coteries, though you can trust your coterie member about as far as you can throw them,
That's pretty far.
for vampires, yeah. As far as a mortal could throw them. I
Very.
imagine, at the very least, you two have a positive relationship. Given you're both relatively long-lived here in Salt Lake.
I think so. I was probably around when she first became a vampire, so I'd probably say probably.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly like the hardest person to get to know. I'm just the ugliest.
No, they're uglier than you.
I'm just kidding. Somebody has 5-dot repulsive.
Oh no.
I mean,
Well, someone's a
Have
literal
you-
living tree mutant as one of our things in this city. So
yeah, I was about to say, have you seen the whip for her?
I'm just saying that some people get into it. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. You two had been actually approached by a very new neonate, someone that's you guys thought originally was a fledgling, but then confirmed that basically was his first week after having been cleared by his sire. He botched a hunting roll in the night district, meaning he had already been in debt to you guys to a degree for having hunted there. And then he forgot to erase the person's memory of the feeding.
Mm-hmm.
He offered a major boon
Oh, poor kid.
to make it go away. He's pretty sure the person was still woozy from the kiss, but they definitely did talk extensively before that. And he doesn't want a potential, hey, some guy roofied me to turn into hunters coming after him.
Oh.
He is very inexperienced. This, actually, it was a venture. More specifically, he seemed terrified of the idea that anyone higher rank than him in his own clan.
Ah. So.
And being your guys' job, you accept the boon,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you've come to explain this to the rest of the group.
I will ask what additional information we can be given based off of it. Like, does he know this person's name, what they look like, that kind of thing? That we can.
Give me
If I need to intimidate this out of him, I will.
I ask because a man that looks like a ball sack intimidating you to. Hey, yo, forget about you being drugged. Sure as hell's gonna also just impact.
No,
No, he's saying
no,
intimidate the
intimidate-
person for more information.
Okay.
Yeah, if I need to.
The vampire.
Me. Aw, you don't have to intimidate. I could just charisma him.
Elfie. Give me a
Charisma persuasion.
charisma persuasion.
Yay!
In the event this doesn't work, I will be intimidating him. Just letting you know.
Plus negotiation or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
This would be interrogation.
Interrogation. Okay. Which I don't have.
You fail this. You both fail this. We're just like, just find this random
Specifically, it is not manipulation, due to the fact that the man is actually trying to give you as much information as he can. He just fucked up.
I'm just saying fear is a great motivator. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
I mean,
He's already afraid.
Of
Not
course
of you.
would say that,
You-
Isaac.
Yeah, but you can be more afraid.
I guess.
yeah. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you hear that?
5.
5. Cinco.
So, what you're able to figure out is that the person that he had been seducing was a young ish, not young, like college age.
Like 19 to like 25.
African American girl
Ooh.
who has a tendency to wear red.
African American girl has the tendency to wear red.
Which, given the high Mormon population of the city, boy howdy.
Well, that does help narrow things down a bit.
Just a mild tad.
Well, we are in the clubbing district, so I don't know how difficult that. How
Yeah,
easy
you're in
that's
one of the
gonna-
bigger areas where people that are more touristy come.
Yeah, that's.
So
that's a good
best
point.
case scenario, the individual doesn't report it and just disappears into the night and nothing happens after.
Also, if we have to go into the club, it's all going to be colors and everything, and we won't be able to tell what the hell she's wearing.
Problem is, we don't deal with best case scenarios.
Never.
By the way, when the word club was mentioned, my boy just starts turning slowly with a very sickening just grin.
I'm not going with him.
Also, but
I-
did either of you two learn to wipe minds? By that, I'm asking Delphi and Janice. 'cause
I
believe those
am
two have been
trying
able
to.
That's
I'm
not part of
trying
Blood
to-
Source. Oh wait, no, Dominate. Not yet.
Okay, so we're just gonna have to kill this bitch.
Eh. Let's try to figure out if there's something else we can do. I mostly deal with cleaning up corpses, not making them.
I mean, you two could just give her a bunch of drinks until she just completely forgets about the night.
How about let's go try to assess the situation before we do anything?
A good drink never hurt on the way.
Even though we can't taste it.
Ballsack has to stay behind.
Oh, wow.
I'll do private I'll do some little research into possible. Let's make sure that this girl didn't accidentally try and report anything already.
Pulls out phone with super big text.
I just like look at it like he's like, I'm not that old.
I'm not that old. Puts on those little half reading glasses.
Exactly, like the tiny
I
circular
don't
ones.
need I don't need reading glasses. I was turned when I was 43. I'm not that. It's
Wow.
not that bad.
Did you look this much like shit before?
No.
I smile.
She got the one-liners today.
Alright.
I was considered the handsome one out of me and my law firm partner.
I mean, we have to consider.
Wow,
the rest
that
of-
must have been a terribly low scale.
If they were all Nosferatus, that's not really that high of a bar.
I'm gonna
Well,
throw
no,
all of
they
you.
wouldn't
I'm gonna
be
throw
that.
all of you into the sun.
I stand up and crack my knuckles. I'm gonna change into something more appropriate for the club.
You actually have those outfits? Ooh. You've been
I
holding
mean,
out.
borrow my stuff. We have similar size.
Don't
I
make
mean,
those
if you have something that can disguise this, and he like gestures to his face, I'm more than happy to accompany you. But I doubt that.
Delphi's like.
That's a
grabs-
mask and
I mean,
sunglasses. Have you ever
Delphi-
heard of it?
Delphi grabs Isaac's like You're coming with me.
I was gonna
Oh,
take off my
God.
scarf and just like throw it at him and just wrap
Oh,
it
hold
around
on.
him.
Because I do get negative dots to this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but
It's
Yeah, but I
I get
can
a
put makeup on you.
it's still a negative. I still get a -2 dice pool, I believe, because it's equal to my Bane severity, which I believe is 2.
Oh.
Yes.
Alex is
So-
gonna take off the rest of his. He's gonna take off his hat and his jacket, so he's at least like in a t-shirt and like pants.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
my
mean that he's
character-
not going to try and put makeup on you.
Goes and grabs some clothes, and goes into her little closet before coming back. She looks a little closer to her second image, so like low cut tank top. You can see like her red bra and some of the like scars along her body.
Where is
and
her second image?
Yeah. And since it was posted with her originally, and the only part since the only part that's not shown is the pants is just I'm gonna say like some sort of tight leather pants look.
All right.
I think I will stay behind and use what little I'll stay behind and do like online research into anything that might be possible, because I think maybe if I use some of like the law connections that I have, because I do have a couple, I might be able to see if there was anything reported.
Police,
I
delete
wanted
that
to do
report.
But I really wanted to do a makeover.
I want you. I get a -2 dice pool. I have 3 dots in stealth, which means I'd be rolling with 1 die.
But what if my makeover got you less into that?
It still is 3.
It's still Bane severity. Like I can't change it.
I feel like the in-world version of that is, I can put makeup on you. It's literally a vampiric mystical bane.
Don't
It
worry,
absorbs
I've got a
into my
better
I've
skin.
tried.
Don't worry, I've got a better
I've-
solution. My character holds up a paper bag and scissors.
Somehow, when like you cut out like holes for like eyes and a mouth, you put it on my head, and somehow I look even uglier as like flesh spills out from the holes.
I dunked my
Ooh,
entire
I didn't know
head.
that was even possible. You went from a 1 to a -1. Holy shit!
I would like to connect my fist with Brian Harris's face.
Oh
Anyways, no, it's fine if he stays back, but how about you wait a second? We'll feed you any information we got.
Oh, my jaw. It was painful.
Oh, I just realized something. Keely just sent me a message that says it asked me if Steven's name was supposed to be Brian or Brain.
Did
oh,
I?
it is
Hold on.
brain.
Oh my god, yeah.
Brain.
it is.
Fuck me.
Brain
I
Harris.
Brain.
It's-
Harris.
No, it's Brain Harris
No,
legally
no.
now.
No! No! But edit server
Just-
profile. No!
And he writes it that way,
No!
but he just says it's Brian. Brian, in fact, is his
No.
vampire name.
that will forever be an inside joke now. Whoever did not watch the first few minutes of this episode
No one
will
caught when
never
his parents
understand
miswrote his name.
Wait, what the? Your name's Brain Harris?
The one sin his parents committed.
Burn.
Funniest thing I've seen. Oh my god, hold on, no.
Ooh, excuse me.
The worst part is none of us pointed it out.
No,
It was
no.
a other person.
Yeah, no, that's great.
I didn't give a shit enough to read that deeply. Pun intended.
Sorry, I had to let her know that this is recorded, and but we will be putting this. I want to clip this.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that was great. If she hadn't said something, that's what I've noticed.
Anyways,
Yeah, I guess we all go to the club scene except for Isaac.
Unsee. In that case,
If you want me to, I can do a really quick roll for like the information I was talking about, if you'd like.
You have nothing to go off of. What are you gonna Google? Black women
Give
in red
me-
dresses?
I'm just gonna say what I can just say in the last night. Were there any reports made about assault or anything like that?
Okay, so give me I suppose, since you're just spending time doing this, right?
Yeah, I'm just spending time. This is while they're doing that. So any information I can pick up.
Resolve politics
May
and
I add?
wits technology.
Okay, so may I add law to the first one? Because
Yes.
I know what I'm looking up. Okay, cool. So I get an extra die. So you said resolve. So that's 3 and then 3 more. Here's the
Or what's the
resolve.
DC on these?
4 and 3. You know what? 4 and 5.
4 and 5. Okay, so the resolve politics is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we don't do anything on like half crits, right?
No.
So yeah, so 5 successes for the resolve politics, and then you said
Okay,
wits.
hold on.
What?
I said wits technology
Okay.
to see if you could see anything on a essentially laptop that the Nosferatu in the city all sort of just use,
I only have 3
since
dots on
using
this.
the internet for you guys is so fucking dangerous nowadays as vampires.
I'm assuming I probably couldn't apply a lot of this one because it's a technology check, right?
No.
Okay, I want to make sure.
And I will say, you did confirm there have been no individuals fitting the. It wasn't as sparse of a description as I gave, by the way. First of all, the guy did give a decent description of the girl.
Mhm.
You have found no one fitting those descriptions that has filed a report as of yet.
Okay, and then I rolled yet another. This is a crit success for a grand total of 5.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Give
this is
me
for
a moment.
Yeah, this is for the intelligence technology check.
As you think you narrow it down to a couple of individuals.
Okay, got it.
Which of whom I will be sending your way shortly.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And we will be going over to the club scene.
All right.
I presume y'all just use your Toreador we can get in
Oh yeah, definitely.
bullshit.
I mean, I can just get in. I am a pretty woman.
As long as I keep my
Despite
mouth
what you
shut,
might
I'm
think,
fine.
clubs sometimes will still ask you for your ID, and you go, "Oh fuck." But yeah, because of the 2 fucking Toreador you guys have, one of them has the connections to get you guys into the club you are currently into.
I wanna see how does Brian get in? Because I know he does something, right?
Walk.
He just sashays in.
He sashays in. Someone just joined?
No, it was
Pulse of
I'm
time.
putting in a music bot.
yeah, we have a music bot now that plays music on command for a lot of different
Unsi
things.
unsi.
Oh.
We don't have to rely on Fredbot anymore.
We are.
Are you playing something?
Copyrighted.
I'm about to. Give me a fucking second.
Okay.
I would
Just
recommend
continue.
that anyone who hasn't already adjusted volume adjust volume quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because
I
it's
would set
always
it
loud.
19%.
Waiting for the ear rape so I know
I mean, I
how
turned it down to
well
50.
I can. Also, Ryan, I sent those in DMs.
I received them. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I know
We'd love,
exactly what I should set this to.
Why does it sound so?
Oh,
I
no.
don't know why it's like
Oh.
that. Give me a second.
It's
I've
so
set it to
staticky.
nothing.
I think I know why. Sometimes if your internet connection is bad, because it's using your computer as a the outpace or the output, it gets kind of staticky. Kind of works for this though, I think. That sounds fine.
Oh no, this sucks a lot. I'm not using this.
Oh well, my bad.
Redboat, where are you?
Yes, Redboat is the reliable backup.
For someone that doesn't have good internet.
Thumbs up!
I guess let me see if I can fix it. I'll give it one more go. But continue while that's
You
happening.
can say.
I guess we all get in the club and we all start looking, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, if everyone like I'm looking at Ryan. If you really are curious how my character gets in, okay.
Oh boy.
Moonwalk.
So have you guys all already gotten in except for him?
Yeah, I would say so.
I guess.
So, Brian.
I will just leave.
You recognize this bouncer.
This is just...
He
Continue.
has checked your ID before, and because of a specific unfortunate misprint on your ID that you are getting changed soon, or have already gotten changed, he stops you.
Oh no.
We
He
got to do
says,
this again.
I have to check everyone's IDs.
If
What
you
did you
so
do
much
this
as make
time?
a smirk at this. As he reaches into his wallet, he takes out his
But
wallet
he's
and
already smiling.
hands out his ID. If you so much as make a giggle.
I see. He checks everything. Everything seems to be in order, Brain Harris.
He takes his ID, he puts it back.
As much as I respect the timing of the
Oh, right, it's the only one I'm using.
trumpet, no, don't.
I'm not gonna do it again.
Put it
Have a
back.
fun time in our wonderful establishment, Mr. Brain Harris.
Harris! Just Harris will be good. Don't get hit by a
Of course.
car as he walks in.
Mr. Hairs.
Like, you should compel.
He doesn't have compel.
That would be so funny.
Uh,
I mean, you can't ask him to get into like dangerous situations or anything, but that's really funny.
As soon as Brian gets in, he notices definitely my character just dancing.
Is what? Is dancing?
Yeah.
We're all staring at her. She just did that the minute that she got in here.
I mean, join in. And my
Yeah,
guy
but-
starts breaking it down.
I am now just standing in the back scanning for any
I will
darker skinned women wearing red.
I'm scanning I'm scanning it too. At a
will
different
point out-
side, so we have different perspectives.
I will point out my character is also keeping an eye out, but she's in the midst of the dancing, keeping an eye out.
I'll
Yeah,
let you guys know, I'm not looking for shit. I'm there to have fun, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. If I run into her, it'll be on coincidence.
What are the rolls?
All right. I'm gonna run it from the top. Alex, how are you trying to find this woman?
He literally just
yeah, scanning the scene, the exact same thing that she's doing, Janice is doing, but at a different corner
Alright.
of the fucking club, so we have different
And that
perspectives.
In that case, could the two of you please give me a resolve awareness?
Okay.
all right.
5 with 1.
What's the
hunger.
difficulty?
Difficulty 5.
Oh, Lord.
Give me a second. I'm gonna double check something real quick.
Do I have resolve? No. I died.
Is that what I'm checking? I'm checking how something works. A thing we don't use very often,
Oh,
but it's technically available to us.
all specs?
I don't have Auspex.
No, but I.
Well, let me actually. Let me check. Eyes of the Beast. I can see in the dark, and that's like constant, I think. So.
I have premonition technically.
Yeah, that's and no, that's Protean. Let me see how that works real quick. Protean allows the user to see in total darkness, cost free, no prerequisites, no duration as long as desired. 2+ dice to intimidation against mortals when active. Okay, so I can just see in the dark. And no extra dice.
And
for
are
rolling.
scary. I will warn you, that does make your eyes look unhuman.
I'm not looking to like not be seen, I guess. I'm just trying to find her because I know when we get to the situation of what we need to do, I'm not going to be the one talking to her. Because the minute that I see her, I'm going to snap it off because I know that. Because it says as long as needed, so the minute I don't need it, turning it off.
Give me a second.
I think I just have feral weapons to the next and then shape change.
Okay, Alright,
By the way,
Did you look at what you were looking for?
yeah, I'd like to do a blood surge.
oh,
That sounds mildly important.
And what does that
how
do?
does that work again?
So, okay, so a blood surge, we've never used this despite the fact it's just really helpful. It is, I do a rouse check,
Mhm.
and then I get to add bonus dice depending on my blood potency. Let me check how much that is.
1. I'm pretty sure because I don't think you have it. Well, I'm 1. And the rest of us
Well,
are neonates.
Yeah, so that would mean I could add 1 additional die.
I have 5. I think I'm fine. I'm not gonna take the risk for right now because
I'm gonna
the
do my
rouse check.
hunger roll. I get 1. I do believe I have
You get 2 dice.
2 dice. 2 dice for my blood potency. Alright, thank you. And I believe I also get 1 reroll on rouse checks, or is that 2 rerolls?
You do have a 1 reroll rouse checks.
Yep. All right. So let me do my rouse check first. I succeeded, so we're all good. And then I get to add 2 additional dice.
All right.
That is.
Oh, I get 2 dice during.
That is
Bloodshed.
7 with a crit.
I'm just gonna stay normal right now, so I'm just gonna do the normal.
7 with a crit. You spot.
Oh, 8 with a crit, actually. I didn't notice my hunger die also went off.
Oh, thank the Lord, my hunger dice are not those 2 ones. Oh my god.
Oh, that could have. Oh no!
Yeah, that
Hold
could have
on.
gone very
Hold
poorly.
on,
for
you
all
know
of
what?
us.
Hold on, how much
If
will
that was a fucking hunger dice one, you would have looked really not human. Let's say.
You know what? I'm gonna
Yeah.
reroll. Fuck it.
You don't need to. I
you're sorry,
succeeded.
yeah. I just
I succeeded very hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you go.
So, given you're a little bit further away, you can't really tell which one could be the one that they're talking about. You do see 3 individuals. But first, I also want to see how the other 2 are going to do for their search.
Yep.
If you don't mind.
Yep, go ahead.
Delphi,
Yeah.
Brian,
Sure.
how are you 2 looking?
Like I said, I am in the dance floor dancing, keeping an eye out.
All right. Give me a dexterity etiquette?
Dexterity etiquette? Alright. I was expecting something to do with awareness. But okay.
I think this was
And
about the dancing, not the searching.
this is for both of you to look like you're a real human dancing, because both of you do, to some level, have super speed,
Yeah.
and it may be hard to potentially keep that in.
I have cat's grace.
Oh yeah,
Dancing and
breaking it down. I'm not lying to you guys.
Dancing and
there
fast
it gets
forward.
a little hard when you're crowded with people and you can't see past 2 people
Dancing and fast forward.
if you're looking, you know.
And Brian just went through 5 dance routines in 5 seconds.
Wait, what did you roll? I missed it.
I haven't rolled.
Oh, okay.
So we're both rolling dexterity etiquette.
Yeah.
Cool. 0 dots in etiquette, but 4 in dexterity.
What's your dexterity versus etiquette?
I have 2 dex and 2 etiquette, so I rolled.
Is this a
You
rouse
guys
or a
are
hunger?
rolling the same shit.
Is this a rouse or a hunger added?
Hunger is added.
Okay.
No rouse
You
roll.
always have hunger added.
Thank you.
Yeah. If you are hungry, you always add or replace one of the dice with your hunger.
So when you type
Hey,
in
don't
the
be bad.
Oh
Fuck, that is dog shit.
Oh
no!
That's dog shit.
Oh,
Reroll.
Oh.
You can't re-roll that. Give me a
Yeah,
moment.
that's a bestial failure. You can't reroll.
Oh no.
He went too far fucking breakdancing.
no! Wait, you said 4.
Wait,
Hold on, he
no.
fucked up. Hold on, he fucked up. He said 4. He fucked up.
Yeah.
He gets to
The
re-roll.
only roll
Reroll,
is the
okay.
reroll.
My
Oh,
bad.
yeah, you
Okay,
need to roll one
Damn,
Okay,
I was
Steven.
hoping he was about to breakdance 15 people's arms off.
Steven, when you type in
Yeah. So I did V roll 3 hunger 1 because I
No.
thought it would
Yeah, I
add
know it
another.
replaces one, so you gotta do 4-1. Okay.
Okay, that's at least infinitely better than the other.
You know, I wouldn't have minded. It's
Literally
literally what
the
my character would
opposite.
have done.
Literally
My
the
character
opposite
would not have
fucking
cared.
rolls. That shit's funny.
Clearly, what we need to do now, since they're the opposite, is he needs to roll once more, like a coin flip style, whether it's a crit fail or success.
No.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Roll again, Steven. We believe in
I gotta
you.
hear DM's opinion
That was
on
a
that.
joke, I will say.
You guys do always literally have the option to technically choose to fail in that manner. It will fuck your character over. But if you wanted to,
No,
I
I'm not
don't
gonna do it.
suggest it.
No. It's like,
All
how
right,
am I,
both
I
of
can't
you-
control that.
I got 3.
Both of you give me
successes.
wits awareness.
It's awareness.
You only break 2 people's arms today.
Given you two were both literally super speed vampires, this is that was a very easy, like, one fucking difficulty one.
I got 3.
All right.
6. That's 6. I critted that.
All right.
I'm literally not paying attention. I like I said at the very beginning, my character Brian is just dancing.
Yeah.
All right. Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Round. Could you do me a favor?
Sure.
1, 2, or 3?
I don't like where this is going. We'll do 3.
You see. This girl. As you're dancing,
Oh, she's very
and
good.
she sees you.
Mm,
There's love in the air.
absolutely not.
Love in the air.
No black woman.
It's
Whoa!
why
Whoa!
why was that what you thought of?
Wow.
That's literally not what I was even going for.
Just no women, he's gay.
Also, no, believe it or not.
You're
So,
Torian,
Beth,
they're all a little gay.
Yeah.
Beth,
I said a little, but no.
give me
Yes, sir.
what? No, I know the order this is going. You see both that woman
No.
and
Yeah.
this woman
Wait a minute.
sort of on the side.
Okay, so far we've got women with red hair, not women dressed in red.
Oh no.
And this is where
Oh no.
Janice sees the third one.
They're twins.
Jenna sees all 3.
Oh, they're are they triplets?
Oh, no. Wait, but I critted that with 6.
I
As-
critted it harder than you with 8, and I still saw
I
all
thought you said
3.
7.
Oh, man.
It ended up
As-
being 8. There was an extra die I missed.
Hear me out.
This isn't good.
Isaac, not himself, because he doesn't have the ability to sneak through this place,
No.
But- a individual who is obfuscated drops off some papers in front of Janice as she's sitting, and all 3 of these faces match.
But only
Well,
one
literally
is
only
white.
one of them
search
is
he did.
actually dressed in red.
And that one is 16.
But you're saying all 3 of them match despite having different eye colors?
They all
My
match
color.
the description. Keep in mind, man
Probably
Was
wasn't
also
looking at her
panicked.
eyes.
By the way, for
Yeah, he
audience
wasn't
sake-
looking at
for
them.
audience sake, all of them have some sort of red hair. 2 of them have gold, amber eyes. One has like a silvery.
I was gonna say gray. Just say gray.
Silvery
Yeah,
gray.
you're getting all of this information in Isaac's handwriting.
Yeah.
Wow, this shit's illegible.
I'm a lawyer. I write really
She's
well.
a lawyer, not a
No,
doctor.
that's fine. Yeah, she just looks at it. She looks up. It looks like one of them's already sort of occupied with
Wait, did you? You missed one, I think.
There you go.
There you go.
There it goes.
I look up. The first one, Susan is busy with Steven's character currently, looks like, right?
They are both looking at each other the same way if you look at the two images.
That's not the same way. Alex's is much more unhinged. I'm gonna go over to Candy.
All right.
Candy with a K.
What's up?
Hi.
Hey?
How you doing?
I just do a so-so hand motion. Yourself?
I'm pretty good.
Nice. You know,
I like your hair.
Thanks. Same.
You want a
What dye
drink?
do you use?
She pushes her own cup over.
Oh,
She says the brand. You know what? Oh, I use Butex brand actually.
yeah, used to use them too, but switched over to more natural stuff.
All right.
Got a weird friend who makes his own. She just
She
chuckled to
nods.
herself. So, come here often? I've been here before and I haven't seen you.
Only like once or twice. I like
What's up?
just turned 21, you know?
Yeah. I just say.
Sure you
Ah.
did, bitch.
I mean, yeah, you look young. I say with a chuckle.
She just nods, smiling.
You with any friends?
Not really.
Hey,
I
be
met a
careful.
really
you gotta be
nice guy
Hmm?
last night.
Really? What was he like?
Oh, he was nice, and he like ditched.
What do he look like? Might know him.
She explains generally the vampire that fucking, you know.
So he just ran out on you?
Yeah,
That sucks. I'm sorry.
I think I might have gotten too drunk, too. Maybe I wandered off.
Eh. Don't overthink it. There's plenty of other fish in the sea.
I think he was into like body modding though.
Yeah?
Yeah, he had like sharp teeth. Like sharper canines than they should be.
Fucking goths, am I right?
Yeah. Well, it's like corporate goth, honestly.
Corporate wow, is that a new fucking Tumblr aesthetic or something?
Yeah. Goth guys in suits. Honestly, that's just wearing a suit and having black hair, if you ask me.
So, Asian businessmen are goth?
Only if they're hot?
Alright. Well, I will say though, be careful around guys like that, Candy, and be more careful with your drink too. I push the cup back towards her.
Okay. She says, looking at the drink a little more wearily now.
I walk back off and
She-
like try to signal towards the others.
And what is the signal? Because just saying signal doesn't really what kind.
I
of
just
signal?
think it's not like a secret handshake or anything. I just like raise up my hand like, hey guys.
Like a
I go
nerd.
over.
So I look around and lower my voice, hoping that it gets a little drowned out by the music.
Alright.
She saw him, but She saw him. She didn't make too much of it. Just thought he was into body mods.
Hey, that just means we got a big boon for nothing. I smile.
Yeah. Not sure as
I
much we
wouldn't
gotta
say
do
for
here, but I'd
nothing.
like to talk with everyone else before we.
I think those two are fine with just dancing. And Isaac's all alone, so I kind
Can
of
you
just want to
guys
get
not
back
hear me?
home. What?
No, Beth, you gotta talk a little louder. You can't actually whisper.
I was okay.
You were a little.
Whatever. Anyways, I did. I came over.
Could you repeat?
She came
I
over.
came over.
Okay, sorry. You're coming in through real quick on my end. So I like, again, whisper the summary of what happened.
I'm just like, oh, I saw another one that matched the description. You sure about that?
She mentioned him. We can interrogate the others if you want.
Also, she's the only one wearing red.
Just because she was wearing red tonight doesn't mean that she was wearing. Or last night doesn't mean she was wearing red tonight.
Let's just listen. If you want to talk to the others, we can talk to the others. But she mentioned his exact description.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm against talking to the others.
I am. I ain't doing it.
All right, then you don't have to. Trust us. You're not a charisma guy anyway.
Why do you think I didn't want to?
I just pat the top of your head.
You probably feel
I'd be laughing
you probably feel a bug crawl
I
into your
could.
hand.
I then wipe my hand off on your shirt.
Oh, hey Phil. That's where you were. Okay,
No.
You know,
Delphi and Brian. Oh, sorry.
You know your condition doesn't mean you don't need to bathe, right?
I do. This bug is a persistent little bastard.
I back off.
Either way, also, she still saw him, so technically, we still have to keep an eye out.
Yeah, but let's just talk with the others before we formulate a strategy, alright?
Yeah, you
Fine.
talk to the other one that Brian's not looking at right now, I guess.
The paperwork you got would say that Isaac is incognito in one of the nearby alleys.
I can be invisible when I want to be.
I'm gonna head to the alley to give Isaac the information we got so far.
I'll stay here just in case I guess shit goes down. But
Alright.
let's hope not.
But so we got me going to the alley to talk to Isaac. We've got Beth going to talk to Becca, and we have fucking Steven staring down Suzanne.
I'm still breaking it down, by the way.
Like that, Suzanne.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm still breaking it down on that dance floor.
All right, Bud.
No, you're not. You rolled
Give
one
me-
die. You're absolutely not breaking it down.
Give me a
I think we're about to find out.
Dex- Brian. Give me a dexterity performance breakdancing.
We're about to get a very different.
Oh,
kind
here
of
we go.
break.
Now we
Hey,
start
Baby!
breaking down.
I'm gonna fail all of this.
Versus, let's see what would be funniest to give this woman.
Oh God, make it so that she starts breakdancing too.
And she just fails
Actually, yes.
miserably.
Oh, let's see it. No,
Well,
full
we,
successes.
I mean, you
Half
can't
of my
re-roll. You're gonna get it back next session, probably, if you want to.
4 successes is still
Yeah.
not bad.
Give me a moment.
I'm a re-roll addict for this because the system hates me. Oh well,
Re-roll.
any dice rolling thing hates
I would
me.
encourage you to also abuse blood surges.
Well, with
Oh, I
that
forgot
one
to write this
nat
down.
one. What's your blood potency? I
Brian,
can tell you
would
what
you-
it is.
like
One.
to use a blood surge,
You got okay. Blood.
potentially.
Steven, your blood surge is 2, mend amount 1, power bonus 0, rouse reroll 1, feeding penalty 0, and main severity 2.
Okay.
And also the rouse rerolls are only for level 1 disciplines. At least that's what it says on the wiki.
Oh, okay.
For blood potency 1, I don't know if you have a higher level than me or not.
I mean, I feel like keeping
Yeah,
the force
rouse
fine here.
roll being only for that. Yeah.
I feel like
Okay, we messed that up. That's fine.
I feel like 4 is fine here because it is half of my dice.
That's
Yeah, it is not bad. 4 is.
I'll just keep the 4.
That's just
Simple,
me
right?
knowing my luck in this situation will be shit, and Reese would roll like every single thing a success, maybe even a crit.
That's what I have in the back of my head too. But whatever happens, happens.
You at least didn't bestial fail.
Yeah, that's what I was really hoping for. And I mean, hoping not to do. But
No,
hoping to
for, he
spin
wants
kick
to-
somebody's head off with a
I meant
bestial
what
failure.
you stated. What you stated. At least you didn't beast your fail. That's what I was hoping for. At least you
mates.
didn't.
Oh lord.
I met. We meet,
You
right?
both met.
Cool.
God.
Oh,
Would
it's
you like to
dance
do a second
off!
round to see who's better?
Dance off.
That's not even a question, DM.
Oh lord.
The answer is yes.
Dance off!
Also, with like clash checks, is a bestial fail only if he does not succeed over the challenger.
Oh,
Oh
that's a
man.
dog shit roll.
I also rolled 3, good sir.
Some of you also rolled 3. That'd be so funny.
Give me a moment. Because that is literally all she rolled. I'm going to do that. That's better. You realize this person
Is it a willpower to reroll?
Yeah.
Yes, she
Yeah.
did.
You could do that too.
As she got a 4
Fuck it.
and outlasted you.
Oh, so this
now
is
he has
so this
to.
this is DM just straight up telling me I can't reroll from how that was just stated. Thumbs up.
You can either willpower reroll or blood surge if you want. Keep in mind, the blood surge will risk you gaining the hunger.
Just willpower it. Right? Because
Ooh.
you have to. You take what? How does that work exactly? Because I've never had. I
One
haven't done it
willpower, you get to re-roll 3 dice. Superficial willpower.
Oh, okay, so that's equal to got it.
So if I do a willpower, it's all or no, just one?
Just 3 dice.
Just
will be
3 dice get
If you
rerolled
just click
of the
reroll
ones that failed.
Yeah, if you click reroll failures, it'll do it for you automatically. Just 3.
So if I select reroll.
You just be selecting 3 of the dice that are failures that you want to reroll.
Okay.
You could have just selected reroll failures, but
All right.
5. Let's go.
Okay. So that uses a
You-
willpower, right?
yeah, 1 superficial. Yeah.
Succeed. And she does a little bow and dips out because clearly you're the better. And she's just human.
I'm only human.
Though she is on your list now. Not a lot of people are able to break dance well enough. Or do anything really dexterously well enough to get you to use a blood surge.
Well, and
I
she didn't
willpower.
technically. He just willpower re-rolled.
Either way, there's something in the back of your head that's just going about this person.
You had to actually take this dance off seriously.
I actually had to try.
Yeah.
And she's not someone you recognize from the scene. At least not at first glance.
like as she's walking away, because my boy, is probably around with a crowd at that, because it seems like that would make sense, right? I
Yeah,
might be
the
wrong.
crowd goes fucking wild and
Yeah.
you get swamped.
Yeah, my character just in his like kind of head is just. So either the target has been found, or I've just met a really intriguing rival. And he's like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. It was a hard-fought victory. Now, if you would excuse me, I think
And
I deserve
very
a
quickly,
drink."
people start leaving you.
Exactly. Thank you, thank you. And that's how you get him off.
But his voice.
And as he's walking away, he does say, "And that's how you get the crowd away from you." Oh my god. Mm.
He hurt his back in that last. Like
No, he had to
hurt,
try. He doesn't.
he hurt his groin in that last like little split.
Okay.
No, from the fucking hardness that came. No, I'm kidding. What fucking humanity is he even, Eve? Like,
Okay, this is Steven putting in. I'm getting tired of that.
alright. I gotcha. So, Brian joins the group.
So it just leaves me?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What does it look like she's doing?
She, as in Becca?
Yeah.
She seems to have just been... The best way to put this... She looks like she's there out of obligation to be seen as part of the scene.
Hmm.
She's watching the dancing. She's looking pretty. Might get fucked up later. That type.
Alright. I go up to her and I'm just like, "You not having any fun?"
Oh, hun. Hmm. I've seen you before, haven't I?
Oh, I'm here all the time.
I got your number, right?
Question, did you?
Delphi?
Yeah! So we've already met?
Of course.
Oh. I'm sorry.
You're always asking about the big gossip, aren't you?
I am. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, it's the hair, right?
I think so.
Or maybe the eyes? She says,
Nah.
smiling.
Did you get your eyes done?
Yeah,
Oh
Aw.
my
That-
god.
weird medicine company or makeup company. They really should decide.
It's
Or-
really both, honestly.
Yeah.
But you're talking about Butex, right?
There's no other company like that here. In the city. Yeah, no, this isn't contacts. They just were able to change my eyes.
I'll have to take a note about that. So, any gossip?
Well, this time, no.
Oh,
Not gossip about anyone else. But I would suggest you go get your eyes checked, even if you're not gonna change the color.
oh,
Those Butex people, I can see so much more just from, like, getting my eyes checked by them.
mm-hmm. Would they do some surgery on you?
Lightly, from what I could tell.
All right.
It was a expensive thing, but I'm able to see quite a bit better and almost completely at nighttime if I want to.
right. That's good to know. Well, if you see anything at nighttime with your new enhanced night vision,
She puts her hand on your shoulder and just says, Delphi, honey, I'll tell you immediately.
oh, thank you.
Anyways, go back to dancing. I know you love it.
She
Sorry, I got a bitch in my throat.
Wow. Okay, Reese.
This woman is completely uninterested in anything actually going on. Just here for the tea.
Fair enough.
If she were a vampire, you would not be able to trust her.
Got it.
And since she's human, you also can't trust her.
Yeah.
You can trust her so far as she wants to be on your good side because of presence.
Yeah.
And the fact she's not aware of it at all.
So from what I can tell, then she's not what we're looking for.
No.
Okay.
She's someone you've met, and she'd talk about some jackass trying to bite her or something like that.
Got it. I danced my way out
Mm-hmm.
to meet up with everyone.
Leaving.
Yep.
Everyone
meet me
eventually
out.
filing into the alley, but before that, Isaac, Janice.
Yep.
You two. I was about to say don't have that music, but
I
beat
thought-
me to it.
Wait, I thought I can't remember. I thought Brian was gonna go talk to the other girl, or was that just entire dance encounter it?
That was it.
That was it.
Okay.
You can't find her after that.
Okay.
Janice, you are
Yep.
standing in the middle of an alley. You do not see Isaac.
I pick up a can off the ground and just chuck it straight down the alley.
Does it hit me?
Are you standing in the middle of the alley?
No! I'm
No.
like standing off to the side. I actually no. I'm just like I'm standing.
Man's
right...
like in the shadow, leaning against the wall, and he just can go
I mean,
by.
it's the middle of the night. You could just stand in the middle of the alleyway and
No,
just
I
power
like
work.
the idea. No, I'm saying like he came out of the alley, right? Like he got nearest to like a shadow or whatever, and he threw the thing, and I'm just standing right next to him. I'm right here.
Cool, figured out where you are. She goes over to you.
I'll walk out just like completely like, not invisible or whatever. All right.
She pulls out her phone and puts it up to her ear.
Oh, pretend like you're talking to someone. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo,
Neat.
so yeah, met a girl in there. Did we get what the guy's name was? The guy who sent us on this mission?
That's her
Calls
girlfriend.
himself Rook.
What?
He calls
Rook.
himself Rook.
Ruck?
Rook.
Yeah, pretty rook, like the chess piece.
Okay, I thought I heard Ruck, but you know what? Rook got it.
Who's the
Yo,
most fucking Ventru character art that I have saved?
I think we met the girl Rook crashed out with. Think we need to tell him to stay off though. She looked a little young. Candy something?
Little.
Got it. That
Mhm.
Isaac's not. I mean, Isaac is silent.
Yeah. So, yeah. There's two other chicks that kind of match the description, but, didn't seem like there was much there. Yeah. Funny thing, though. Apparently, Mr. Harvard, how How the fuck you say that?
Harvard.
Harvard grad. Into body mods or some shit, according to her, but didn't leave too much else a note. I then lightly knock on the wall with my foot. Which this is complicated, so we're gonna need to explain this. I'm basically doing that to be to have you knock back to acknowledge what I said.
I will. Yeah, hold on. I'll tap back, or if anything, I'll kick like a can or something.
I look down, nod my head.
I'll just. This is some Mission Impossible stuff right now. That's great.
Circle back in.
Yeah, he looks like he would call himself Rook.
I circle back in, go to the group. I called him.
Called him.
Well, I think we got what we needed, except for that random chick that just disappeared.
So-
Ooh, I'm out. I am outside. At any point in time, do I? Oh, that definitely is a Rook. At any point in time, do I see this? Do I see that girl leave?
Which one?
The one that got away from everyone. Because she's the only one that actively is missing. So I want to see if
Give
she
me a
came out.
wits
She's the only one we haven't
awareness.
talked to.
Wits awareness. Oh, do I have awareness? I do not, but I got wits.
Wow, what a dick. Sorry, I just saw the picture of Rook.
I mean, I was off. Question. I was off to the side just watching everything happen. Would I have seen her leave? You can say no. I'm just asking.
You may give me a wits awareness.
Alright.
Is there a DC for me to meet there, bud?
You're rolling against her.
I'm only against her. Okay.
My girl, Delphi.
Crit 5 again. I don't know what's happening tonight. This is some bullshit.
Oof.
Oh, there's no
What were we
difficulty.
saying?
Oh my bad. Wait. Sorry. One of my sevens looked like a 1. Sorry. One of my 1s looked like a 7. I rolled four successes. It's critical.
Was that one your hunger dice?
No. I always roll 1 off dice that's a different color than everything else to represent hunger.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's what they tell you to do.
I got 3.
But it's a critical and it's 4.
Right?
I got a decent roll. I've had.
Do you remember that criticals add extra dice?
That I only had 3 dice.
Okay, yeah. Fair.
One of them failed.
Well, you beat me by 1, so. Oh, so you literally only rolled 2 crit successes.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
All right.
Delphi, by the way, does give information about
The other chick.
the other
So-
chick.
Those rolls were
Inadequate.
yes.
I do mention, by the way,
She
that.
sneaks out without either of you noticing.
Oh no.
But I mean, we know that she thinks that, but we don't know that.
I do mention the fact that I found out that Butex is doing eye surgeries now, and that they give great night vision apparently.
I'll look at her and my eyes glow for a
I
singular second.
I
Wait a
just
minute.
look and just go, yeah, that's supernatural.
Oh god, we're gonna have to deal with that, aren't we?
Probably.
Which girl was this again? That I can. What was it? It's not Susan, is it? That's the one running away. Or is it Rebecca?
That would be Susan.
It would be
It is.
Susan,
It
yes.
is. It is Susan. Okay.
No, it was Becca.
No,
No,
Becca.
Susan
Becca's
was
the
the one
one
like
that
dancing.
Delphi is talking about. Susan's the one that escaped everyone's
Yeah.
notice after almost beating Brian at breakdancing.
Isn't that who he was asking about?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Nice. So I actually do go over, by the way, and just go, hey, Bri. Like, motioning for you to lean down, because I assume you're a little taller than me.
Yeah.
Do you lean
Hey.
down?
You're about to punch me, aren't you?
No, I'm not gonna punch you.
You're gonna grab my ear and scream at it, aren't you?
I'm not gonna grab your ear.
I'm gonna attempt to lean down.
I kick you in the ankle.
Oh,
I mean, she was right.
Jimmy, you asked the wrong question there, bud.
And then I just look at you and just go, Brian. Honestly, I didn't think we needed to talk to this, but when we decided we were going to, why did you just break dance with her and not even try to ask any questions?
Do you know how hard it is?
To talk to
Okay.
people.
Okay.
Let me
Try to get this through your head real quick. Crowd of people watching us dance. I can't just simply ask a question.
You turn around and go, hey, good dance. Would you like to get a drink?
She left the second the crowd formed and started applauding. Do you not have any sense of
Fair enough,
performance? What a
You-
performer does.
Do you at least
They
recognize
entertain the
her?
crowd.
Do you at least recognize her from your whole... I just like
No.
kind of do a weird hand
She's
motion.
new. I've never seen her before.
Alright. Jeez, calm down. Listen, regardless, we've gathered the information we can. Let's, I just sort of motion to, like, leave.
All right.
Sounds good to
And
me.
all of you make your ways. Where?
My thought would just be somewhere private. The first place I can think of is the sewers, but if anyone else has a better idea...
How do you think I got here?
Fucking sewer rat.
Yes!
Actually, rather not.
Ew, gross.
Listen,
don't
if you guys
even
can
like
think of a
being
better
in this
place no one
alley.
can hear us...
A lot of people can hear you in the sewers. You all hear from somewhere.
To be fair, this is more of an out-of-character thing. I didn't, like, actually say
We
sewers
could
in
all,
character.
I mean, to be fair, we could always just go back to the Hayden. That's a
Yeah.
safe place.
How far is that from this club?
Not that far. Most of the
Alright.
night district is
we make-
equidistant from it.
We make our way back to the club and we get in. Back to my haven and make our way in.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so...
I would assume that I'm probably already back. Like, I was there to get the information, and then I left as soon as I could. Probably.
Alright, now that we can actually discuss some things...
We still, I think, need to deal with the fact that Candy technically saw.
Yeah, she did,
In
but...
what way? We're gonna have to wait till you two get dominate. I ain't shooting a 16-year-old that just thought it
We
was body
can't...
modifications.
You do know it's
Well-
been too long anyway. We can't...
Yeah. Dominate
For the
only
kind of
works-
stuff we would get.
Yeah. From what I was told, Dominate only works for a couple seconds after the event.
It's we don't you said that this girl doesn't necessarily believe what she's body mods, all believable things, and she doesn't seem to be too stressed for information. Given her age, the fact that she's out doing something like this, I doubt she'll go anywhere with the information. I think we could safely leave that one be, but if someone can keep tabs on her, that would be useful in case something does come of it. I'd rather leave this well alive, given the
I'll ask a question. Continue now.
So go ahead and ask. Are you gonna ask like a in character or out of character?
Out of character thing, because this will inform. Especially, this would be something that Ryan's character would be aware of. Would something like this be considered a full-on masquerade violation in this city, or would it be considered more of like it's pushing up against it, but so far it's okay?
Bending but not breaking.
It's bent heavily. If that girl had just pieced together one or two things, hadn't gone there to like
Drink.
drink with her a little and confirm. Oh yeah, no, that's just a fad that's been happening. That type of stuff. This could have been a breach.
Now, I do think there's something we need to address we haven't thought about here.
That
This
chick
happened in
did-
our domain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That will.
You all hear a knock.
Shit. Alright.
I grab my
Hey,
At
shotgun.
the window.
Ballsack, lay low.
Yeah, I
Ballsack would probably know who this is, being
Oh.
the individual that ferried the information
Oh,
to your
perfect. Then
coterie.
got it.
I'd go
Oh.
over and push open the window.
You see,
I sort of standing on a box to be up there.
A soapbox.
Who do we see?
Oddly hit. He posted in the wrong chat. Give him a second.
What chat did he post in? Oh, he immediately
He
deleted
posted
it.
in music.
Ah, that's why. I didn't see it because I have
Shut
that muted.
your
Yeah, I had that
whore
too.
mouths.
No.
I will not deal with this slander. You motherfuckers have done that too.
I know, I have. Oddly handsome for a Nosferatu.
Smithy? I love it.
Face structure, yeah. He's one of the few Nosferatu you could probably put in public and people go, "Oh no, you poor thing, what happened to you?"
Hey, Smith,
Absolutely.
capital Y.
Hey, that was... I will not accept that kind of Shrek-neck slander. That was my name for that specific. It's Smithy anywhere else.
I
Thank you,
just
Smithy.
chuckle. What's up?
I'm here to ask you guys, since
Well, I guess I'm more looking at his feet than anything, unless he's like flat to the ground.
he has double-jointed motherfuckered himself into the place through
I
the
just
window.
pull him through the window.
Oh no, he's actually rather dexterous for a Nosferatu.
Okay, but to be fair, it's like one of those tiny windows like we established, so it's maybe like
Oh, yeah.
half a foot across at most.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he literally just.
I'm just saying he slithered his way in, basically.
So what's up?
I did a favor for Isaac, and I
Very good.
wanted, before leaving all of you to your business, since I know a few of you are likely talented in specs and would know I'm here, I wanted to know, Isaac, was that a personal minor boon between me and you, or was that forgiving my previous transgression that has to do with...
Did you say something like has to do with what? Because you cut out.
He previously had broken the masquerade because someone walked into the room that he was in. It had been dealt with by him and a few others in the old coterie being individuals to kill that person later. But he still technically owes you guys a minor boon from...
You know, so was this before my time in the coterie?
This is... Yes. He's sort of looking between Isaac and Delph.
I will look. I'll be like, that was with the old coterie. So I'm gonna look at Delphi as I'm saying this, and he's like, I'll leave that one up to you. I'm happy to give another.
Well, what did he give you? Is my question.
He was the one who delivered the information to us.
Yeah.
I'm happy to give up I'm happy to owe someone a little something like that, if
Well, I think-
necessary.
Well, no, because technically we are part of the group, sort of, that was here before. We could just say that Boone was forgiven.
Mm-hmm.
Boon forgiven then.
And a reminder to all of you, first of all, of my thanks. Of those of you that were around for my slip-up. For helping.
Mm.
And that You should not be, if you don't mind all of hearing my opinion, you should not be assuming individual debts to the coterie from before you don't matter to you.
Oh, I
It
realize
is to
that.
the coterie, not to individuals that have passed away.
I have an in-depth record of all the boons towards the coterie before we were all here.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
gives
There's a
a
reason we
light
keep Harvey
bow.
on the payroll.
With how long she's been in the group, she may be the payroll at this point.
All right.
Maybe that's why I'm getting barely anything.
But anything else you gotta go over, Emo?
No, just know that my services available to any
Yeah.
under the sheriff control.
Well, thanks for what you did for us, Smithy.
He
I'll put in a good
disappears,
I'll put in a good
and you
word.
guys watch as scratch marks slightly go up the wall
There's a door.
and out.
He doesn't like using doors.
I
From what
closed
I
the
remember
window.
of him, yeah, he doesn't like doors. Noted. I'm going to have to write that in the books.
Well. Anyways,
I think
like
it's
I was
on
saying
page
though,
12.
I'm just gonna
It's
make
actually
this
on page
note.
14, but
That would be a
This
very
guy
early
did-
boon.
Yeah.
this guy did fuck up his own hunting grounds. So I don't think this is fully on us, but it's not gonna look great on us if it's not gonna look great on us if the Vahim are having masquerade violations in their own domain.
You know, you're finally making sense. My character says as he's been upside down this entire time.
Thank you, Ryan.
He's literally just been doing a handstand / putting his head on the floor and his feet up
Well,
against the wall the entire time.
Well, with whatever
I
that...
go over.
Oh, no, go ahead.
oh no, Rook owes us a very generous boon for dealing with
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
absolutely. As I say that,
Even if we didn't have to do anything, thankfully.
I walk over and just push Brian from the side.
I am literally thinking, and he falls, and he hits the floor.
I mean, even if they think that our grip is slipping, whatever that beauty place is, the eye surgery is definitely probably going to be a problem that we're going to have to deal with anyways.
Butex,
And I go back to doing the handstand.
As long as it's not.
as a heads up to all of you, Butex, which I have lots of actually stock in, deals in cosmetics and weight loss mostly, and apparently now eye surgeries.
Are they in our domain? Is more my question. Because if it is,
They're in all of Salt Lake.
okay.
And listen, more importantly, I don't think that's our kind of masquerade. I'm only gonna deal with it if the sheriff tells us to. So for how about we don't worry about it for right now?
3.
It will become a problem if more mortals are able to see what we can see.
Fine, let's tell the sheriff about it.
I have to ask, while you were all inside, did you investigated all 3 of these women? Yes.
One of them just
Ish.
fucking peered.
Technically, too.
What do you mean one of them disappeared?
Susan.
Yeah, Brian
We
and her
weren't able to
dance.
talk to her.
Once he got swarmed, she walked off. I lost track of her.
Look at Brian and be like, wait, like a dance off?
Yes, dance off.
Indeed.
It was actually pretty good dance off.
Did she almost wait? How long did this last? And did she win?
About 30 minutes.
I won because I had to try near the end. That's why I'm in this pose. I'm thinking.
As this is happening, I'm just gonna Google Susan Pitney. I'm not sure how that last name's
I got it.
pronounced.
Yeah. Pitney.
Susan Pitney Salt Lake and just see if like anything comes up for my very rudimentary search.
I'm gonna also look at Delphi and see.
You don't
Oh, sorry.
find anything for Salt Lake.
All right, I take off Salt Lake.
But you do find someone fitting the description. In fact, the person. Her Facebook puts her in Tucson.
Where's Tucson?
Somewhere that is
Is that within Utah or nearby?
it's south of Utah, I believe.
All right.
And does did she post that she's come to Salt Lake? Whatever profile we found.
Does her Facebook indicate that she's a dancer or anything like that?
Yes. She was part of a fairly large club scene in Tucson. And then she ended up moving shortly before martial law was called on the city and some of the surrounding towns due to high criminal activity.
You think she's just another kindred?
No.
Do I see any photos of her out during the day?
Yes.
Oh no.
Probably not. How old are those photos?
Fairly new. One from like last week.
I turn around that.
And
Unless
it's
she's
labeled
fresh as hell,
just got to Salt Lake.
I just turn that around and show the image. Unless she's fresh as hell.
Or an exceeding, or the third most likely and most least likely answer. She's just a really, really good dancer.
Could.
Did we ever find out if that Rook fellow?
All of
I
you.
Yeah.
Give me an intelligence politics.
Oh, I already
Hey!
even sure I know what's
Camarilla.
going.
Yes.
Not law.
Intelligence.
I don't care. I have a specialization. Let's
Was it
go.
Camarilla Law or Camarilla? Because those are two different.
Camarilla. I have Camarilla as a specialization.
Intelligence politics, you said?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Okay,
I'm
so
pretty
you
sure I
guys-
already know what it is.
I
That's
mean,
pretty-
if it like, here's the thing: if she was kindred, she'd have to come see the boss.
What's
Or-
the difficulty?
The difficulty is 3, 5, and 7.
I got 3.
3, 5, and 7. Jesus
I
Christ!
physically
Different
can't
information
make
reveals different
this.
amounts, I'm guessing.
Damn it, if only I could pop.
Oh my god, your guys' dice pools.
That's why popping is so good. But whatever. I'm not gonna
Alright.
argue with you
Yeah.
about that.
I got 3.
The fuck is politics? I'm gonna blood surge real quick before I roll.
Oh, do we have to do that before?
Yo!
Succeed. So I get that too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, so we've got Beth, what did you get?
3.
Oh my god, just
Okay.
give me a normal die. There we go.
Hey, I can't stop. I don't know what's happening.
That's not what I'm not talking to you.
I'm not talking. I'm just saying in general.
1, 1, 3, 8,
4.
and a 4. Okay. Getting
Yeah,
the 3s. You guys are fairly aware. The two of you that didn't get anything, I am gonna be honest, it fits your characters not to know what the fuck happened in a city
Mm-hmm.
a state away.
Yeah, my character has no idea. My
a
character.
western state away.
I'll just state this. My character's in deep thought about the event. That's about it.
So, I don't give a fuck.
To those of you who got over a 3, or a 3 or over, I should say, you guys remember hearing some of the harpies and the 1 or 2 individuals that had relatively recently, for vampire standards, migrated from Tucson and some of the surrounding areas because of a really heavy Second Inquisition.
Fuck.
That's not good.
With an 8, Christ,
You're welcome.
you talked to a courier who said that they basically were in the middle of... There was a blood mage trying to clone herself who apparently failed. The prince, they don't know if they died or not. The Second Inquisition took Tucson. A elder who was under the sands of the desert nearby had apparently been teleported to Mesopotamia, something like that.
God.
Reese.
Shit was going fucking insane. And that
Reese.
man said he was running as far away from...
Reese.
Is this the plot of Night
that...
Roads?
Yes, it is.
You're stealing from Night Road.
I mean, it's canon. To be
canon.
fair.
I'm not...
Well,
I'm just
yeah,
saying
it's
the
actually
Second
not,
Inquisition
but-
fucking beat them, because if the courier in Night Roads is inept, they basically win.
I actually don't believe it's canon, but besides
It's
Either
canon
way,
now.
I don't think there is a canon ending to that one.
regardless,
But you
though,
met
continue.
basically the main character of that choice by game, and they were like, I'm going to fucking Canada.
They left.
Bye.
Goodbye.
So
I'm gonna
okay,
ru-
So
she's
if
a
this
blood-
I'm
woman
going
is
to-
from
I will-
Tucson
Yeah.
and came here recently, and she was able to sneak by multiple vampires.
And what is she, a blood mage?
No, this is
No.
She's not. She's not a vampire.
I got
She's
that.
a hunter.
Blood.
Thank you.
Blood
This
mage
was
is
for the
different.
information of where she came from
I'm gonna look
a
at everyone.
kindred's point of view. Isaac,
Fucking up.
Yeah.
you have a high suspicion that this individual might be a hunter. Or at the very least, someone that, if they don't know about the supernatural, is going to be a problem when they do.
I'm gonna look at everyone and I'm like, I want that girl found as quickly as possible. I'm
Dude,
going to
after
and then I'm going to proceed to tell the story essentially.
then I look over at you with just the most deadpan expression and go, "Do you have confirmation she's a hunter?
You have confirmation that she's not.
Do you have confirmation that she's in any way related to a violation of the masquerade?
I said find her. I did not say deal with her.
This is personal business. Nothing to do with the job of the Vahim. You can deal with it yourself."
DM,
Mm-hmm.
could I make a check on the dance off?
Oh,
As in, when I get into my craft, I can get serious.
mm-hmm.
But especially if it's a dance battle, I tend to take notes on how people move. Could there have been anything within there that could have made me go, wait a minute? And that's when I had to get serious because I noticed something off of, how do I put, like instinct, kind of?
So you're trying to look back and think,
Yes.
why did you take it serious?
That's why he's been in the upside down thinking pose this entire time.
Bringing the blood that he's pushing through to his brain.
That's literally his thought process.
Hey, fair enough.
Give me... What's your strongest between composure and charisma?
Charisma.
Give me a brawl charisma roll.
Interesting.
While he's rolling
d-
that,
I always add hunger, right? I'm just double checking.
Yes,
always.
always.
Oh, yeah.
Always replace with hunger. Yeah.
2 out of 4. Woo!
Would you be
I'm gonna
willing
go to the bathroom real
to?
quick. BRB. Also, wait, why is it brawl and not like performance?
There's a reason.
Okay,
Would you like to willpower that?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I need to really look up the rules of willpower.
You'd replace.
You spend 1
3 or
superficial
less
to reroll
dice.
3, 2 in this case.
Yeah.
and you'll
Sure.
regain some at the beginning of next session.
I'll go to 2
Well, you
willpower
will
right
regain
now.
some at the beginning of next session if you
Alright.
work towards your.
Well, it's also
Thing.
superficial willpower, not like full willpower.
I believe that's
Mhm.
even the rule for superficial. But
Yes,
I'm gonna
I
go
think
to the
it's the little squares underneath, right?
Yes.
4.
Oh,
Hey!
that actually does change the result.
I've rolled 4 out of 4.
Yes. Some of the moves she was using weren't necessarily something you would learn from dance. Specifically martial arts.
No.
Fucking hunter.
So basically. Oh wait, sorry. Go ahead and say something, Steven. My bad.
So as Isaac is telling this story and the whole interaction happens, my boy finally gets he kind of falls forward to catch himself with his legs and puts himself right side up and kind of stretches. That's why I took her serious. Huh.
Would you care to add information, please?
Well, everyone has their forte. In dance, that's mine. However, it didn't feel dancey. If you don't know what that means, it's fine. It didn't feel like she was putting on a performance. It didn't feel like she was entertaining to watch. Well, I shouldn't say that because in its own sense, martial arts is a type of performance.
Martial arts?
She was using more he leans up against the wall as he's looking up. She was using more martial arts. And that is why I'm so intrigued. Did I feel threatened? Is that why?
If this girl is in fact a hunter, regardless of what we are supposed to do as a coterie, a vahim, whatever you want to call it, if she is a part of the Second Inquisition, every single one of us in the city are in trouble.
Also, the
Let's
last
we are going to report this to
Yeah.
the sheriff, yes,
Yes, you
but
are.
we need information and confirmation before anyone in the city can actually act on it.
Also, the last
Yeah,
time
yeah.
we left a hunter to, stay a while, the coterie last time died again.
Yes.
Let's.
I'd rather
fine.
not
Let's-
end up like the last coterie.
Let's talk to the sheriff then. All right. If we're doing that, let's not waste time. I just stand up. Come on, this is my haven. All of you are leaving me.
I would go ahead, that would be the first thing on Isaac's mind is to go tell the sheriff and maybe even the prince if necessary.
All right.
Yeah.
We would have a good idea of where the sheriff would generally
I would
be,
hope
right?
so. We have
More
three.
than likely in the Elysium.
Yeah.
The stable Elysium, that is.
Yeah,
There are
we're
some lesser ones out there.
We're going to head to the Elysium.
All right.
Ooh, finally.
I get in
Give
my
me a
pickup
roll.
truck.
No, I'm kidding.
I get
Well-
in my pickup truck, and everyone else can get in the car normally except for Ballsack. He has to get under the tarp. No, whatever.
I assume all of you have your own
Yeah.
ways to get to and from.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my retainer drive me.
I would just ride with one of them because I'm bored.
You can ride. I have 2 dots in resources. I would assume I have a car big enough to fit both me and
Yeah.
a retainer.
I
Okay,
have
so-
2 dots of resources too. I got a pickup truck. I've actually probably got a van
I
now. I
get
think
my
about it for
Bugatti.
storing bodies and stuff. I got a minivan.
From
I
that
get my Bugatti.
statement of while we're driving to the location, he's thinking that hunter ran away very quickly. She probably also figured out something was up. Can I, as stupid as this probably is, can I look around to see if anybody's following us? Because we never ever fucking tried that while we were going to our haven and shit.
Yes.
And I am gonna blood surge because this seems very important.
How would you like to observe?
While I'm in the back seat of the car, I'm just looking at rooftops, looking through alleyways, because she wouldn't be if this is an Inquisition hunter, which sounds very important. She probably wouldn't be in any place super obvious.
Obvious, yeah.
Resolve awareness.
Oh, thank God. Okay, and I'm gonna blood surge. Hopefully I get this. I'm gonna be the one that doesn't get this, because yay! It's a 2.
Yeah, that's a hunger.
Fuck
increase.
you.
But hey, you still get to blood
Wait,
surge anyways.
Wait. What? Oh, so you just get a hunger. Oh, that's what that. I was like, why are you only rolling?
Wait, so I still get it? It's just
Yeah,
to
you-
make sure. Okay.
You just increase the hunger.
Well, you
Yeah.
still get the blood
Okay,
surge.
okay. I always thought the rouse check was to, hey yo, if you fail this, you don't get to do it. Okay.
No,
you should
you
get
As
do it, I'm
much
pretty
as
sure.
that would be fucking funny.
no.
No.
It would
Okay.
be honestly, it would be miserable because you get
Remember-
increased hunger and you don't get anything. That would suck.
Mm-hmm.
Remember,
That
Drowse
feels
is
like
just
what this
seeing
system would
whether
do.
you
That's why I thought.
suspend your hunger.
That's why I thought that. Okay. Okay, so I get 6 dice. Oh wait, no, I get 7 because that's 5. Because you said resolve awareness, right?
And then you get the
Yes.
additional +2.
Yep. So that's 7
Now,
overall.
if you guys wouldn't mind,
And then wait,
I'm
does the
going to
hunger count now? Or...
Quick pee while
Okay.
he's gathering dice.
Does the hunger count now, or is my hunger?
The hunger still
1?
counts.
Okay.
The hunger counts now.
I feel like my boy would have a parley.
Woo!
Alright, 4.
I really miss the fucking
Dice popping.
because
Do you
that
wanna
helps
re-
me
do
out
you-
more.
Do you want
Because-
to re-roll? Do you want to spend something to re-roll?
I mean, yeah, I haven't re-rolled. I haven't
I
re-rolled any.
rolled a 4. I rolled a 4 last time as a critical.
Oh,
and
you
she-
can't re-roll hunger dice. Okay.
Yeah, you can't reroll hunger dice.
Okay. Oh, that's
Wait,
why.
did you choose? Did you try? And
I
choose
no
the hunger?
no I no I literally click re-roll failures. Choosing it with this many successes is just a waste of time. So it only re-rolled the 2 that I could, and those were the 2 unsuccesses on my 2 normal dice that were failures.
Yeah, my boy would definitely be the guy to have a motorcycle.
Yes. That's 5. That's better than nothing. I still miss the pops because that's like the one thing. I feel like that helped me out more than anybody.
Honestly, I joked about the Bugatti. She'd probably more have like a convertible of some sort.
Yeah.
Let the
Yeah,
luxurious
we're
cars
not
be
gonna
my
do that.
character in the hunters thing. I have a fucking.
Anyways,
I got 5.
first of all,
successes.
more than one person can have a sports car.
I know. I just
Nope.
find it. I meant like cross like campaigns. I find it funny. Just say it like that.
Anyways, so everyone has essentially gone their way,
Yes.
and you can rest assured knowing that you being
Followed.
followed.
Oh,
I would
no.
also like to roll. to
Wait,
not be
you cut? Yeah,
followed.
you cut out.
You
heavily
cut out.
for
Did you
me.
say R or
You-
aren't?
You can rest assured that you specifically are not being
Are
followed.
we all going in the same direction, or are we driving in different ways?
You guys
Oh, you mother.
are going in the same directions in different ways.
Oh,
Okay, I think we all need to try and roll this then.
it's
Yeah.
my
Alright.
ass.
Well,
You
you're
know
welcome
what?
for thinking about
we
that,
all,
everybody.
Do we wait? What do we have? Do we all have to roll resolve awareness? Because that would suck.
I'm gonna let you know.
Explain to me how you guys are observing your surroundings.
I
Well-
am
That will determine the rolls.
a couple things. I'm not just using like my vision to look as I drive, but also I'd like to use my premonition to make sure that nothing's following.
Also, I'm in your car, Isaac, so We're not being followed, so you don't have to.
Oh, you're
force it.
you're with me. Okay, never mind. Then I'm gonna
Because I'm riding with somebody. Everyone else is driving.
Man,
themselves.
man don't got a car.
Well, then yeah, he's riding with me and my retainer.
I'm poor.
That was,
I'm the bottom of the barrel right now. I could have been worse, but I wanted to at least have some resources, so it made sense or something.
Depending upon how you do this, by the way, Reese, I can have it free or with one rouse check.
Okay. So that means Janice, Brian, and Delphi are separate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ryan.
Why would Ryan? Because Ryan's in the same car as
Brian.
Brian. Oh, okay.
Brian Harry Boy.
Steven.
My character would not be paying attention. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
You don't get a roll.
Nope. He would
Damn it.
just be doing the same old route he'd always takes.
Props for not jumping on another character's roll when you're nowhere near them.
My character, I'll be honest, I don't think thought about it quite as much as she should have. So if she's so the amount that she's checking,
You get
is
a
mostly,
wits
like,
awareness.
is a review mirror, yeah, sort of deal.
You're sort of like, hell, I'd almost argue a dexterity awareness just for what you can see out of the, wits.
It's the same either way. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think it makes sense for my character to think this way because he is first of all a hunter, so he always observes, and he's also just like very cautious because first of all he had to survive a bunch of fucking vampires trying to hunt him down to become a vampire in the first place. So I feel like it makes sense for my character to be that way.
My character would think about it because Harpy.
And Beth, how was your character observing?
I am keeping an eye out as I drive, but also I said I wanted to try and use my premonition.
Does that have a specific
Vampire
roll?
experiences a specific role. Resolve aspects.
Go ahead.
I rolled a 4, by the way.
That's 3. Actually, pretty good because I only rolled 4 dice.
For you as well, do not see anyone following.
Who, me?
To your boy Kai.
Sorry, what?
Kai, you don't see anybody following you.
All right.
What have you rolled for premonition?
3.
For a moment as you're driving, you swear the lights and the street form a cross. And then it goes away.
That's not good.
As a freebie, since you live in the city and have for a while, the organization you are most aware of has to do with the church or the Malkavians.
I'm actually going to stop by the church then.
Beth, you're echoing again.
Sorry. I can't.
There's
help
only
it.
so much we can do for the Echo.
Sorry, fair.
Either way, I'm gonna stop by the church actually first.
All right.
All right. But I assume we make it to
We'll deal with everyone else first.
Yep.
That is, if Delphi doesn't tell anyone.
I will tell.
I'm the only one not driving, so if you don't want to disturb a driver, you can text me, my character, I guess, but that's up to you.
Or
Yeah,
me.
sure.
I'm also not driving.
I text both of them.
Okay.
I have a retainer for that.
Okay.
I text,
text
both
too?
of them.
Isaac and me. And what's the message?
It also makes sense to inform the Ancilla of the group, hey, I just had a premonition.
Yeah, I just had a premonition. And it has to do with the church. I'm going to the church.
Can I call Brian and ask him to go with her?
He's on a motorcycle. He won't be able to hear that shit.
Let's see, Brian, roll me wits awareness.
For the phone buzzing in your pocket, or on like your dash of your motorcycle, because some people do
Let's
that.
see how fucking badass you are on this motorcycle.
Then you have to do a
He is,
dexterity check to see.
He does have earbuds in,
Okay.
so
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right.
so he can actually make phone calls on in his helmet.
Let's go.
That's smart.
That is very smart.
And he like on his pocket, because with one hand he simply like moves his pocket up and goes the left button, slide it. Yes.
Delphi just got a premonition about something about a church. I want you to go and check that out with her if you don't mind.
Which?
Malkavian Church.
The Malkavian.
Of course, it had to be the church. Of course. Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, I'm up for the task.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'll owe you a drink.
I'll owe you a drink. A boon of a drink.
How about 2?
I'll owe you 2 drinks. From...
Wait, do you owe him a drink or a drink?
Well, my character's 273 years old. He has some pretty old wine or something, and I feel like Brian's a wine guy.
It depends on his
could be.
humanity.
Is Brian a wine? Oh, that's a good point.
Hey, he could get his humanity up at some point in the future.
My humanity
take
is
a nice
1,
sip of
2, 3,
wine.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
I think that's enough to drink wine. I'm not
It's
let me
enough.
check.
off the top of my head.
I have it.
I
Hold on.
have a quick reference right here.
I also have a quick reference.
I keep opening it up upside down.
Unless
Anyway.
a flush of live food and drink makes you vomit. Make it composure plus stamina.
All right. Continuing though.
So he has to be a bit nicer of a person.
He has to be
Significantly
humanity
delayed.
level 8. Well then I guess when I say I owe him a drink, I mean I owe him a night on the town.
Oh, I can.
Isaac, you never really
You know what?
promised me that one before.
Well, I mean
How dire is this? From what it just sounds like. If it's this dire, you won't owe me a night on town, but you owe me a favor.
Fine, I owe you a favor.
Will do. I'll go check it out.
Oh, minor boon.
Yeah, I'll send Brian. Oh, minor boon. I'll accept it. That's fine by me.
You know, we both could have went with her too. You know that, right?
I would rather talk.
The
I
deal has been
remember-
made, and I hang up.
Yeah, the deal's been made, and I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at Alex and be like, I remember everything that went down. I remember the last time that stuff happened. I don't want to see that happen, so I want to go and talk to the sheriff and possibly even the prince about this.
Boy, I was a part of it. I understand. But if it's a premonition about, well, church, also, question, I don't know about it, but is the Inquisition sign also a cross by any mayhaps chance?
Is so.
Oh, would I know that specifically or no?
Actually, I believe.
I ask you because
Give
you're
me a
old
moment.
as fuck.
Second
Yeah.
Inquisition sign. That goes unnecessarily hard.
Put it in.
Yeah, please.
Oh God.
Did you
It
put it
does
in?
technically have a cross in it,
Give me a moment.
but it's like a cross that's a sword.
Ooh.
Put it in Salt in the City.
I figured as much.
Oh,
it does go hard.
That does go really
Yeah,
hard.
it's
Holy
actually
shit.
good.
I describe it as being this like almost this
No.
sword-esque cross with like Greek symbols in it.
I will answer no.
That is not what I saw.
Fair enough.
What do you mean no? I don't know about what that looks like.
No, that's
You
not
do
what
know
she
what that
saw.
looks like, especially with what you've heard from
Mm.
many of the
So,
people that
It's
have
just
run
that no,
from
that's not what she
the
saw.
south.
That's all it was.
Mm-hmm.
but you asked.
Yeah,
She
about-
saw
no.
just a
Yeah.
cross.
Yeah. When Alex, I thought Alex specifically asked
Yeah.
what this like, Inquisition thing looked like, and I described it to him.
It could
Oh,
be
you
that,
probably
though, you
wrote
never
it.
know. Let's just get this done
Either way.
quick to make sure that she doesn't die, I guess.
I mean, in theory, we could send Janice too, but
Janice driving, completely unaware of any of this.
yeah.
Almost at the Elysium.
She seems pretty adequate to just do our job, and that's it.
Janice by now is used to Delphi getting premonitions, and generally it's better to let her sort of
Do.
vibe and tell people, and if they decide they want to join, it's usually better to let them rather than not,
Sending
to
Brian,
give you an idea of the situation
yeah, sending Brian
once you do learn.
Sending Brian's backup is more than enough, I think, for now.
But Janice,
Yes.
you arrive, get out, and enter the establishment.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wait a slight second to see if the rest of my coterie gets there.
You see the blacked out hearse go
Yeah,
to the driving park and go down to the executive area, so to speak.
I just look and I wait, but I go inside, but wait near the entrance for them to come in.
I assume Elysium entrance, not
Yeah.
public
Elysium
entrance.
Yeah.
You are greeted first by the Keeper of Elysium. She puts a hand to her chest and bows and says, "Welcome home, Janice." Good night,
Not my
bad
home.
night.
Not the worst. But we got a couple things we gotta tell the sheriff about. A couple possible concerns.
Well, if you want, you may go straight to the second tier.
I'm waiting for the others.
Ah,
We're here.
Yeah, walk up.
Where's everyone else?
Isaac Aldrich,
Hello.
welcome.
Delphi had a premonition.
And
We said Brian after her.
Alex or Alexander?
Alex, please. Just Alex.
Welcome, the two of you, to your home in Elysium, away from home.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm assuming you know where the sheriff's at already, Janice.
Yeah, come on.
He is. She is. Speaking to the prince.
Perfect.
Good.
Well, you know if the meeting's really important? Because it might be good for the prince to hear, too.
Very.
Yeah, I think this is exceedingly important comparative.
She looks the three of you over and says, "It should be done by the time you get to the second floor.
All right.
I give a
You will
thumbs up
need
and
to wait for a moment after.
I give a thumbs up and head up to the second floor.
Yeah, we follow, and we just wait by the, I guess, giant ass door into the prince's wherever this meeting is being held, so we can stop the sheriff and talk to both of them after the meeting's over.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. As you all wait, you all notice a fishy individual looking at all of you.
Fishy? Like, when you say fishy, do you mean this person actually looks like a fish? Or is kind of, like, meh?
Fishy means suspicious, not meh.
You know what I mean. But sometimes this person might actually just look kind of like a fish.
Especially if they're fucking...
That's Feratu or Gangrel. Or Gangrel.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Mariner
me.
Gringrel.
Or werewolf. Who knows? How do you get that? I don't know.
That's
Just
literal
look like a
fishy.
fish.
He does look like a fish. Oh my god.
I just look and go, can I ask a possibly rude question?
I'd rather you not
This
ask him.
guy. I already said it out loud. I say,
Yes,
you Gangrel or Nosferatu?
Zemitzi.
That tracks.
Well, that's
I
new
don't
for
say
this
that. I don't say
area.
that out. I don't say that in character.
Uh,
That's just...
I just lean against the wall. New for this area.
Yes.
So you choose to look like that.
Janice, be nice.
These eyes
What is
are
the
more
question?
efficient.
Where are
I
you
He
shrug.
said the word fish.
Alex's
thing
eye
Brian
twitches
is
from that
not-
joke-esque thing, and he's like,
Good thing Brian is not here.
I'm gonna... Where are you from?
I am waiting for a meeting with the sheriff to end
we're gonna
so
have to...
that I may introduce myself to the prince
Sorry, we're gonna
Same
have
and
to...
then
here,
be
but,
on my own.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do an emergency
Hope
thing.
you don't mind. Ours kind of needs to take priority.
Just real quick, hopefully.
Can I gauge how old this guy is?
What disciplines do you have access to?
Current, like, I have access to? I have access to animalism, obfuscate, and potence.
Or do you mean the ones that he has active on him right now?
Because I don't have any dots in, animalism. But I do
That
have
wouldn't
access
help
to
you.
it.
I have Auspex.
What level?
1.
I have 3 in protein. And 1 in fortitude, if that
I
actually
also
helps.
have 3 in Oblivion, if that does anything for the situation.
Can you see ghosts?
Yes.
You try to see ghosts.
Oh wait, I believe I do. Give me a second.
The answer and a freebie I'm going to give you is no.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to risk that
I mean, I don't
being
try
part of
to.
the Vahim.
Well, okay, to be fair, this is a place where it's okay to do that sort of stuff.
No.
No.
Elysium is explicitly disallowed to
Right.
use any discipline.
Unless
Unless specifically allowed by the...
Yeah.
I do not have the
big
ability to see
trouble.
ghosts.
There's nothing that I can gauge based off of, like, I have 3 dots in a cult. I don't know if that would help anything.
Generation's not a visible thing.
No, but maybe I could pick up by, like, maybe the way he's talking or something. I don't know.
Or maybe the way he's
Give
dressing.
me
A good one.
a wits etiquette,
Okay,
if you want to know,
I can
to
try
give a simpler thing.
Yeah, I can do that. With 1 dot. Which one is you? Okay, this is only 3 successes. Just 3. No criticals, no nothing.
3 successes.
Yeah.
If he's stayed in his normal fashion, like some vampires tend to,
Mhm.
or gravitated towards, possibly the 30s or 20s? Americana?
Yeah, I think
Given
you're
the
right.
getup he has? So maybe Ancilla? Though, obviously, you could just ask if he's Ancilla, or...
I mean, I asked him where he was from, and he never answered.
Oh, we did not. I did not hear that. At least
I heard
fully.
that, but I think it was.
I didn't hear it.
everyone
I
else
literally
was
like
laughing.
I asked. I was like, oh, where? After Kai did his thing, I was like, oh, where are you from?
Your
Uh,
mic.
we-
I
neither
probably
of us
got
heard
drowned
that.
out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, what? So, Reese, does he respond to that question?
He very slowly turns to look at you, Isaac, and says, I am from Hartford, Connecticut,
Okay. Hartford, go.
originally.
Also, I don't think we asked your name. What's your name?
He just, in the time I was quiet, turns his head
Mm-hmm.
well.
All right.
Please tell me the prince is ready by now.
I look forward, he says, looking back over to Isaac slowly. Conversing with a fellow. Oh, that didn't pick up.
Nope.
I look forward to conversing with another
That cut out.
Ancilli.
There we go.
Oh, so he is of my gen, or possibly even. Actually, I'm the
Around there.
Am I the? I'm not the highest. The next level up is the highest Ancilla, right?
You are 10th or 11th?
10th. I'm 10th.
Above you, or, well, technically below you, at 9 would be an elder.
Oh, okay. So I am the highest level or lowest level.
Yes.
Until that. Okay. So he is
Yes,
of my.
you are.
At least mine are one under me. And I'm just kind of like. It'd be nice to talk to someone my age. And I just look back at Janice and Alex, and I'm just like.
He tips his hat and says, and anywhere Tremere are killed on sight is good for me. As the sheriff exits the meeting area and this individual, Vel, enters. The sheriff
Oh, okay.
claps her hands and says, oh, you... Only half of you.
The other two are.
Did the others die?
No, they're working on a premonition. We have
A
bigger
lot to
issues
go over.
and
Oh,
bigger issues to
boy.
work
I also thought. Okay. No, never mind.
No, what is it?
I said I thought I said out loud that we were gonna stop and talk to her and the prince at the same time, for like an emergency
Yeah.
thing. But you said no, Vel goes in, so that can't happen.
Yeah, it's almost like he's a slimy motherfucker.
We were right next
I
to
mean,
the door.
can
How
we
the
just
fuck could he do
grab
that?
him as he tries to go in? Like, we're literally right there.
Yeah, we're
We
right at
don't,
the door.
we don't want to start anything, and we can always talk to the sheriff first.
Technically, all
whatever.
you have to do is tell the sheriff, and the sheriff will tell the prince
Okay.
either way. More than likely.
Let's head somewhere more private.
Well, we have my table area, if you wish.
Yeah.
No one else can hear of this right now.
Yeah. I head over to the table.
I guess we all. I guess we all.
Yeah,
do.
I'm standing up next to it.
And I think probably what's the best thing to do is detail the events that like hey, this kid, the kid vampire had problems. We investigated. There was something odd that came of it, and now we have a mild suspicion that the Second Inquisition might be moving.
Well,
on.
No. There's more to go over. Let me talk so we
saying-
can actually order of operations this.
Well, I was saying like I'm just giving basic general summary so that we don't have to re-say everything.
Yeah. Well, there's
Literally
also-
everything you know happened this session.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the point.
You can give the points you care about the most. How about that?
Okay.
Well, there's also like the Butech stuff.
Sure.
Just
Mhm.
saying, even in that summary, you missed some stuff.
Yeah, Butex, Second Inquisition, possibly.
And also, all right, I'm gonna hit the points real quick, just to make sure we go over everything that may be important. We dealt with this situation. The masquerade was bent but not broken. She saw the fangs, but she didn't put two and two together. So we decided that that was okay by precedent. We established that Butex has been doing some stuff with altering eyes, and we think that's supernatural. And there was a girl that we met that, due to our research, we believe might possibly have hunter connections.
That may be even worse.
Or
become
would
yeah.
possibly be registerable as a deadly mortal.
Mm-hmm.
One or the other.
I mean, obviously, we don't have enough information to go off entirely, but better safe than sorry. Going ahead, we're gonna gather the information as soon as possible.
Her responses are basically, "Oh my, you guys have been busy."
This all happened in the course of like an hour.
Sometimes that's just how it is. I'll keep note on the individual you've told, the possible hunter. I'll have an Nosferatu that has enough knowledge of dominate in the hounds. Follow around the girl that almost had the masquerade to her, so that if she does come to any conclusion, a more forceful mental can be used. And I've been getting a couple other complaints about
About what you cut out?
I may
Oh, sorry.
she said she had a couple of other complaints about Butex,
Okay.
and that I am going to look into that personally, if you don't mind.
My jurisdiction.
All right.
Thank you for bringing that to my attention. The fact that it's the Scourge, my hounds, you, and several other kindred have noticed strange things about that company. I am going to collect some information and make a report to the Prince. Thank you for that. That may be damning evidence. At least enough to warrant a real investigation. A real investigation.
I will say though, Ryan is right. It is getting late.
Mm-hmm.
Should we like do the Malkavian stuff real quick, or start off next session with that?
Start
Probably
off.
start off.
We
next.
just- yeah,
we can start next session.
Yeah, we can just say we're done talking to the sheriff and we drive there, and that's where we end it.
All right.
God, this cough needs to go away. Sorry.
I think that's the cue then,
Yep.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Want to head us out, Reese?
I'm deeply sorry to everyone listening that you had to hear beautiful sick voice maybe have to return to terrible eldritch voice that I normally have.
Yeah.
I thank everyone of you as my players for humoring my silly story about vampires. And I hope everyone has a good night.
Night-night.
Bye.
See you, fellas.
Hey,